What's going on? YouTube is Donnie me all day. So I'm making some simple deliciousness today, and I'll show you what I'm doing. It's actually kind of really easy. I got egg noodles in a pot. All I did is throw a little bit of butter in there, so it keeps it from sticking. You see how nice those move around when you have a hot pot. And egg noodles, it tends to stick. Now this is gonna go really fast because egg noodles cook pretty quick. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm going to boil egg noodles, right? And I'm going to add, once the egg noodles are done, a little concoction. While I'm straining the noodles, I'm going to put green tomato and sweet pepper salad into the pot that was just used for the egg noodles. I'm also going to add a little bit of garlic. I'm also going to add a little bit of asparagus pesto. And I'm also going to add some pepperoncinis that are stuffed with cheese. And what I'll do is I'll cut these up. Finally, what I did to get a little protein in there, I stopped over at someplace I never even go to, and I've never had these before, Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. These guys are tiny. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those up and throw those in as the protein. So basically, it's boil a bunch of noodles, strain a bunch of noodles. Once the water is out of a bunch of noodles, I take the pot that the bunch of noodles were in and I add all my little concoction in there with a little bit of butter, just so nothing sticks. I stir it around, and then I re-add the noodles and keep stirring it. So easy, a caveman could do it. Where'd you guys go? All right, so that's pretty much it. That's all it is. It's simple stuff. So I'm just going to look for the fork. Find the fork, just stir the noodles around a little bit, and they're already softening up. I literally just had I didn't even have a full soft boil when I put the noodles in. Normally that's what I'll do too, is I'll wait for a soft boil, but I just waited for it to start bubbling up, getting nice and hot. And people tell you all the time, oh, wait till you're boiling to add the pasta into the pot. No, you don't have to do that, man. Just put it in there when you're ready. Let me take off my big hat. Go put this down. Hold on. All right, so the water for my noodles is starting to boil. And still, I have done nothing else because I haven't had to. Literally, it's just wait for the pasta to get soft, add the stuff, mix it, and eat. And then you get big and strong like Donnie B all day. Yeah! Most of the strength, though, is mostly like the strength of smell. It's odor. So don't be like me, but cook like that because that stuff's good. Hold on, let me check the noodles. All right, so those are just about done, but a little side note on how this all came together. Garlic, I got this at Costco, but I got everything else pretty much at Ocean State Job Lot. I think that's where it was, or Big Lots. Yeah, Big Lots, that's what it was. So all this stuff, boop and boop, the meal came to me because I was walking through Big Lots and I said, oh, you know what? I have egg noodles at home. So I'm going to grab some green tomatoes and sweet pepper salad, and I'm going to grab some pepperoncinis with cheese, which I opened one up when I was in the store and popped one in my mouth to make sure I like them. I would have bought it anyway if I didn't. And it was good. And then the asparagus pesto, all that stuff they have this kind of crap all the time for sale at Big Lots. And it doesn't have to be this stuff. It could be just about anything. But it's just to show you that you can take any kind of concoction of a bunch of stuff that sounds like it would be good together. Just throw it together. Make a meal. Let's check these noodles because I can hear the boiling happening. So that's the boiling happening. Oh, good thing I put some butter in my water because there's none of my noodles are sticking, so that's good. Now, generally, you can tell when an egg noodle's done because it's mostly like white almost, but if the center is still dark, then it's generally not fully done. But this center looks like it might be done. I'm gonna give it another minute. It's just about there. So that's it. I don't know what I was just aiming at, but this is almost done. And when I say almost, I mean almost. It is right there. So in 1 minute, I'm gonna throw it in a strainer and I'll press play. Hold on. All right, so I got the noodles in the strainer. I put a little bit of butter inside the bottom of that pot so nothing sticks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that, and I'm gonna let the water drain out before I put it in as much as possible. And then I'm just gonna dump it right in there with the butter that's already melting and getting nice. And let's see, I'll let some more drip out here. I want to get as much water off of there as possible before I mix it all together. And it smells good. It smells really good. So just keep mixing that up a little bit. And one more time, I will get out the water. And maybe one more time after that. Just want a little bit more of that. And bam. So there you go. So now I have a bunch of this in there. All right. The only thing I'm not going to add to the pot and I'm going to add to the noodles probably is the pesto, but who knows? Maybe I'll just add it in there. Depends how thick it's getting. I forgot to cut open these peppers, so let me throw it out right there for a quick second. And I'll just take 1 forkful of garlic and shabba ding dong. Pour that in there real quick. Now, I need to cut up this garlic. So these peppers. So I'm bringing out the Kanetsune awesome knife. I gave you guys a review on this thing. It is awesome. Awesome knife. So let me find something I can put these peppers on. And I'm just going to use the Chick-fil-A bag because it doesn't have to be fancy. I'm just going to take each one of these and I'm going to cut them up into smaller pieces. And that's all I'm doing. So then each one I'll take that's pre-cut and just shove it in there. I'm only going to do a couple of these because I don't need to go crazy with the peppers. This is just a little kind of additive type thing. So cut, 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 and as you can see, it's just slicing. This Kanetsune knife is fantastic. I know I did the review a while back, and you guys have already seen how good it is, but I don't even think I could stress how really good it is. So now I'm going to take the chicken nuggets, and I'll bring you guys lower. So I'm just going to take the chicken nuggets, put them down on a little bag, and maybe cut them into 3s, right? And that's it, just so I can get a little bit of protein in there and make it all nice. Took that little piece off of there because, you know, it just looked like it was calling my name. So just cut them all up. Yeah, not worry about a thing. It's all good in the hood. So this one, somebody already took a bite out of it, and it actually wasn't me. But don't worry, it wasn't the guy from the store or anything. It was someone here. So I'm going to finish cutting these up. little leftover. You know what I'm talking about? This one's actually a big one, so I'm going to cut that into 4. Ooh, man. Oh, man. There's another big one, so I'll cut that up into 4. There's a little tiny piece. This one's going to be a 3 cut. Well, 3 piece, 2 cut. And this one I'll cut just 2 times. And so now I have all the chicken. That's going to go in last. That's going in last, y'all. So now I'm going to take my noodles, which have sat there and strained, and I'm going to dump them into my concoction and even spill some onto the stove to where I need to get my fork and pull that up out of there. All right, so now I'm just going to mix it all around. Oh yeah, get it all festive looking. Get all the colors mixed together. So I'm actually going to pull myself over to where you guys are. The handle on this is hot, so don't touch it. All right? I know I'm not supposed to touch it because it's hot. My mama said so. So now I'm literally just taking it and mixing it all together. So the butter that was in the bottom of the pan is all the butter that I'm going to need in this, and it's going to work out just perfectly. So I waited on this. I was just going to pour it on the noodles, but I'm going to dump it in there because it's got such a good mix. It actually went through really well. I'm just going to use it as is. So I'm just taking a little bit of that, the asparagus pesto, I'm gonna throw that in there, and I'm going to mix it up and give it a good stirring. The last thing I want to do is the chicken, because I'm using a crispy chicken. I don't want to get it all soggy and soppy, and you know what I mean. So I want the crispiness, the chicken to stay crispy as long as possible. So I will add that last, and that'll do me solid. So far this is looking good. I'm going to add just a little bit more of this pesto and give it one more stir before I throw the chicken bits in there. The kibbles and bits and bits and bits, which gives you the kibbles and you know and you know and you know. It rhymes with bits. So look at what we're looking at. Look at that. And it's just by walking through the store, seeing what's on the shelf and saying, yeah, that sounds like it would be good together. It's really that easy. Really, really that easy. Let's give a quick taste. How am I not fat? Oh my God. That is freaking delicious. I think, oh wow, I don't know. I think it might be the whatever is making it so good. I don't even know, but that is one of the best flavors I've ever had. That is delicious. All right, so let's get rid of this. And so now let me go get a plate. And let me press pause back. And better than that. All right, boys and girls and ladies and gents. Hoo-wee. So look how easy this was, man. Simple and delicious. And I think that's what I'm going to title this whole thing, is Simple and Delicious. Let's see. Holy mackerel. So it's really sweet. And I think it's coming from this. I think that's what the major flavor is. And that is creating a taste that just attacks the taste bud in such a very, very good way. I am extremely pleased with this. This is extremely easy. One of those anyone can do at meals. And man, is it worth it to try. Very, very good. I'll give you one more close-up on all the stuff in case you have Big Lots around the house, or if you want to look this kind of stuff up online. That's made by Poland. All right. This one right here is Casa something. It got a tag, of course. But let's see if I can peel that away for you guys. Looks like Casa Verde. Casa Verde. So that's what that is. All right. So you can see that. And this one right here is, what does that say? Dittman. You get a good read on there. Hopefully, if it comes in clear. So right there, those are those. And of course, you can use any brand of this. It doesn't really matter. It's just minced garlic. And then your egg noodles. Any egg noodle will do. And then, you know, I just happen to use Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. You can use a better chicken. You can use no chicken. You can use grilled chicken. It doesn't matter. I was just there. I thought, what a good additive to this meal I'm going to make would be. And blah, 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 blah. So outside of that, all you need is some Kanetsune. Oh, yeah. And that's it, guys. That's it. Simple, 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 simple. And oh, so delicious. So that's it. I'm going to go chow down. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next video.